you reckon, mate?
Pretty big.
First impressions?
Big.
Nice. Guys, we have made it. We are at the promised land. We are in Egypt and we are in Giza at the pyramids. This is the Grand Pyramid. We're about to go inside and have a look. And then we're going to spend a little bit of time walking around, seeing the other pyramids. And we're going to take you guys along for the ride. Let's go. We are about to go in the Great Pyramid of Giza. Alright guys, we're walking up. It is a 45-degree pitch, I would say. Actually no, maybe 38-degree pitch, and it's very tight. Probably a meter. What do you reckon, Joshy? Bit tight?
Well, the bloke was fine when he said fucking 4 minutes. Unless he said 40.
Oh yeah, Josh said that it was only 4 meters long. Josh said that it was only 4 meters long. It's definitely more than 4 meters because we're still walking. Well, also, it's one way in, one way out, so it's very tight. Hello. So, one way in, one way out. It gets pretty tight. It smells like a million sweaty butts, but we're getting there. So I think there's like a 4 meter long little crouch, and then you come into the tomb. And we're on the way.
Fucking Muhammad the dog, bro.
So we just went inside the Great Pyramid. It is a very tight walk. It was extremely hot and sweaty. It is cooler than outside, but once you get moving in there, it's fucking tight. It's like 40 meters in a crouched down little location, and then you walk up this hill, then you get in, and you get out. That's pretty much all it is. It's just a room with a box in it where there used to be a pharaoh. But now we're making our way over to, do you know what this pyramid is called?
Big one, slightly smaller one.
Yeah, so there's a big one and there's a slightly smaller one. So we're going to the one with the stuff on top of it. I'm gonna go see what it's like. All right, we're going off-road. We've got the sandals on. I'm gonna try and get a premium view of the pyramids. So there is about 1 million people here, but if you just take a little walk, like everywhere, you can generally get away from the hustle and bustle. And now we have this unobstructed view of the pyramids. I don't know what that is. Looks pretty average. So the limestone that you see at the top used to go all the way down, obviously, but the Ottoman king Muhammad Ali, no, not the boxer, but the Ottoman king, he actually came and he took all of the limestone from it and used it to build his mosque and lots of other things around here. Very similar to the Roman Empire, how they took all the marble off all their buildings and used it to build the churches. So I guess at the time you're not thinking that this is going to be one of the greatest megalithic structures of all time, but obviously now there's no more limestone. This Great Pyramid was fully covered in limestone, obviously this one as well, and now it's just the top. Crazy. And now we're just taking a little bit of time to try and find some places to get some good photos. So, pyramids, city, pyramids, city. We are in the Sahara Desert, but we are right next to the city. It's more the suburbs is what I would call it. Oh guys, I cannot tell you how wet you get going into the into the Great Pyramid. It is an absolute sloppy affair. So once you get in, they hit you with the, do you want a camel ride? Do you want a horse ride? Of course you can do that, but it is completely walkable. Like, they're not very far away at all. How far away do you think they are from each other? 100 meters? 200 meters maybe. Definitely not necessary. Way more enjoyable to do it by foot. You'll get a lot more out of it, no doubt. So in 7 days we come back to Cairo, and we come back and we're going to be doing the pyramid light show, which is why those lights are all set up at night. Goes off here apparently. The Great Pyramid is made up of 2.5 million stones, ranging from 7 ton down at the bottom to around 3 ton at the top. And this is how big they are. This one is actually taller than me. I'm 178 centimeters. When you see them in photos, they just kind of look like little blocks and there's just heaps of them stacked up, but they're actually freaking gigantic. And this video will never do it justice, just like always. We got Josh here taking a photo, living the dream. So we got the Great Pyramid of Giza, which is, I'm pretty sure, Khufu, and then which is like the grandpa and then the dad. I think it's like dad, son, grandson, and then the royal family. Josh reckons, because he's an Egyptologist now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those ones are for the royal family. I don't know what that means either, but
So he said that one was the
just
grandson.
regurgitating information.
Yeah, and I'm not good at listening to people when they talk, so. I have no idea what these ones are, but they're not very impressive. I feel like there may be just some rubble left over and they just banged them together. Maybe the boys stacked them up when they were cleaning. So out the front, there's probably like 100 people or something, but literally as soon as you walk around the sides, there's no one. We were out the back fully by ourselves. It's 10:15, we were fully by ourselves out the back. So we're out the back of the Great Pyramid, and then we're also out the back of the other pyramid, and there's just no one there. So once you get here, get your photo. Don't even bother getting photos out the front because they're gonna be crap. There's gonna be people everywhere. Go out the back and take it in, and you can just relax by yourself. There's no one hassling you. Look, people everywhere. And if you wanna go inside, get here early too, because that is a mission in itself. It only took us 20 minutes, but it felt like freaking 4 hours just because of how hot and there's so many people stopping and carrying on. But just do that maybe when you get here, and then just start making your way out the back. But now we are going to go to the panoramic view. So I don't know where it is, but maybe over there. But it's like an uphill and you get to look at the pyramids. So we'll see you there.
This one looks taller.
All right, we've made our way from the actual pyramid compound, and now we are at the panorama view. Have a look at this. Are you kidding me? As always, this will never come up on camera, but the sight of that middle pyramid is amazing. It looks like the limestone on top is made from gold from the sun. It's just an amazing thing to see. It has to be on your list, guys. You got to see it at least once. One thing I didn't mention, we're actually doing this as part of a tour. So there's 10 people on this tour. We're doing it through Travel Talk Tours, and we have this sick bus. Might not look like much, but it has the best aircon of any vehicle I've been in so far. And after traveling through Europe and now Egypt, a good aircon goes a long way. So this is a full 9-day Egyptian tour, and we're taking you guys along for the ride. You're gonna be, it'll pretty much be like you're on the tour with us. So you will have saved yourself a couple $1,000s just by watching these videos. Alright guys, we have left the pyramids and we are now at the Sphinx. It is absolutely packed. We got here at a good time, but then our tour guide stopped us and like told us all these stories, and then by that time 1 million people rocked up. First impressions, it's way smaller than it looks in the videos and the photos, but it is pretty amazing to see. We're gonna go try get a better location. The Sphinx, unlike the pyramids, is made out of one piece of limestone. There is no bricks. There is bricks at the bottom, but they are from a restoration. The actual original Sphinx was made from one piece only.
All these umbrellas.
Yeah, I know. They're quite
Stab me in the face and
rude, I would say, even. Right, pro tip, when you come through the stairs, go straight and then come around down to the Sphinx. Don't try and turn right straight away, because that's what everyone's trying to do. And there's a huge line. So when you come up, go straight, don't go right. Pro tip. I think that the light show that we're doing potentially is where there's all these seats here in front of the Sphinx. And then you get to see the light show of the pyramids. But I don't know, we'll find out. So the name, the Sphinx, actually comes from the Roman Empire. When they discovered the Sphinx, it looked exactly like their god that was the Sphinx. It had a lion body, human head, but their one had wings, so they just named it after the Sphinx. But everywhere in Egypt, the emperors that built that structure, that is what it is named after. So this is Khufu, who's also the one who built the Great Pyramid. So this is his structure, Khufu, and Khufu built that one. Just a little fun fact, you know, I'm just keeping you guys educated out here. So we take a 13-hour train from Cairo to Aswan. It's going to be a beautiful experience. Very excited. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe. We've got heaps of good content coming up through Egypt and then also through Jordan. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.